day. Bring back our Kaduna girls. That is the mantra that we are talking about this evening. The president has ordered security chiefs to make sure that the girls are returned safely. P2B and other people have reacted. Article says that it is has shown that the government has failed. This is an evidence that the government has failed. Let's look at what Nigerians are saying this evening. It's unfortunate that the president is having this happen during his regime, despite all the promises and despite all the capabilities that has been attributed to Jagaban. I have a good morning.
Yes, yes.
Okay, just okay. With so much anticipated from this presidency, let's get your take on what is happening. Just 287 Chibok girls being adopted under Kaduna.
School
I
girls.
always say Chibok because that one is the highest compared to Chibok.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kaduna.
So,
Yeah. Let's
so
go.
good evening. Thanks for having me. Even that word just it sounds somehow because these are human beings. Understand? So there's no just. You can say just a cow. You can say just a goat. You can say just some chickens. But we're talking about 287 human beings. You know, I didn't even know this will happen. This week, over 200 women, you understand, were taken from an IDP in Borno State. Then yesterday, 287, also 500 different types of people, human beings have been taken in this country. So these are the issues. I said this yesterday. I said, does it mean that insecurity has now become a very big business? Does it mean again that bandits cannot be apprehended? You know, that's what I'm saying. Are they above the law? Nobody is above the government. Now, listen to me. Very soon now, ransom will be paid. Money will be taken to the bush. Can't this government, even the previous government, they didn't do it. Can't they just deploy drones to that particular place? Even while paying the ransom, they should be to know this are the place that these bandits are. Don't they know it? We saw it during last administration where Sheikh Gumi was interacting with these bandits, was talking to them. Sometimes he takes some this pamphlet of the Quran to them and is preaching to them. So if Sheikh Gumi knows where these bandits are, does it mean that the security force does not know it? Now, is he above the law? I said it. These are the injustices that's happening in this country. That if a southern person does a particular something, and another person does the same thing, the other person will walk free, the other person will be held. Can you imagine that?
Are you blaming the North for whatever that is happening?
Yes. No, yes now. Okay. I said, if it was to be an Igbo man or a Yoruba man, that is Sheikh Gumi, that man would have been arrested. It have been by DSS. It have beaten him. But now this one is from the north. At least they post the videos, the pictures. It goes and meet the bandits. And they can't do anything about it. We saw it during that last administration that at the end of the bandits, he was being turbaned, even in the presence of police. You know what I mean? But ordinary Indigo will say, I'm bringing iPod to Lagos to secure my business. They will arrest him. If the same thing goes, if another man does something that is more higher than that, the government will say this or they'll look the other way. So this is the problem. They are the problem of themselves. You know, I told you last week, I said, Nigeria as we are like a country where you put USA, Britain, China, India, Somalia, Afghanistan, you put them together. You don't give power to the people of Somalia. That country can't go forward. That is the problem of this country. Yeah, we have different ideologies. We have different mentalities. We don't think alike. This insecurity is now a very big business. You will see the money that now they might tell you, oh, we have secured them for free. No, they are going to pay ransom to these people. You understand what I'm saying? So if Tinubu can, okay, economically now, Tinubu is failing. Now security wise, he should not fail. The chief of army staff, at least is from his own side, from the southwest. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse for them. Now,
Minister of Defense is from the north.
it's from southern Kaduna. You understand what I mean? I know. It's from the north.
Yeah, from the north.
So this time around, Tinubu has nothing to, because in the economic sector is failing. There's hunger and we are seeing in the land. But this time, in terms of security, because I have a feeling that these bandits are trying to test the waters. They want to see the reaction of the president. So if he does mistake, or if he does like our former president that always condemn and condemn and condemn without no actions, I can tell you that before this month end, the March ending, we hear more of kidnapping. But if he goes after them, fire for fire. This is not the time to negotiate anything. This is time for action. Do you understand? You know, I was making an example. I said, if for example, when Hamas attacked Israel, if Israel were to be a Nigerian country, they will go to the church and start praying, God please rescue. No, fire for fire. You know what I mean? They didn't have to wait. They didn't wait for God. They went. If you strike us with bomb, we strike you back. Now even Hamas are calling for ceasefire. You understand? But in Nigeria, we hear people calling God of Israel, save me. But Israel themselves are fighting. That's what I mean. So if the government now they are determined to crush these people, it will send a message to them. I saw how the president of Burkina Faso, their military regime now, I saw how many terrorists the man killed. Military. And now they're just letting him. They are afraid of going to Burkina Faso. So we need that same approach in Nigeria. These people, you can't dialogue with them. They don't want dialogue. They believe in this. They don't want education. You don't dialogue with them. If you dialogue, okay, what you did under Jonathan, they use that propaganda to chase out Jonathan, an innocent man. Okay, the same thing under Buhari. We thought, oh, Buhari was a military general. He will cause them, he will do everything. All Buhari did for it was just to condemn. So now they are testing Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. This is not the time to dialogue with anybody. You have been dialoguing, it has failed. It's only a mad person that will do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. They are failing, they are going to fail in terms of dialogue. This is time to crush these bandits.
Don't you think that there's some powerful people that's sponsoring this guy?
I know, that's why I'm saying that
might be in the government.
That is the problem. Because even Jonathan cried out when he saw, Boko Haram in my government, they are in my government. The man cried out. But nobody is more powerful in the government. You can identify. Okay. Let me tell you one of the problems I had with Vice administration. United Arab Emirates, they gave Nigeria a list of Boko Haram sponsors, and then I went to the NSA. Said we have this list. Okay, by having the list, instead of you to release it, let Nigeria know to arrest them. Till today, what the names of that list you don't know with the citizens. Till today, they are here to do anything tangible without people on that list. No nation goes on like that. That's what I mean. So these are the problems. If anybody, even in your government, even in the opposition party, are behind this insecurity, you have the power as a president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, GCFR, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic. After God in heaven, power now belongs to the government, and the president is the head of the government. There is no excuse. Abacha said that if insurgency lasts more than 24 hours, the government has a hand in it. That means the government can crush any forms of terrorists, bandits, and all the likes. So now it is the time. Even if they are in opposition, they are in your party, they are in your government, they are everywhere. Name and shame them and crush them. This time around, Nigerians are behind you. Enough of this insecurity.
You trust that Tinubu's administration?
That is what I think. You see, when I tell people, see, there's a difference between politics and governance. You understand? I've always felt that when it comes to Nigerian politics, that man is very good. When it comes to governance, I don't trust him. That's why during the last election, Peter Obi was my candidate because I saw that I think he has the political will. He did it in Anambra State. You understand? Even by standing on his principle, he was impeached for not inflating budget. Then the court instituted him. So I see somebody like this that have this principle, able to do this job. I don't think Tinubu, all what he's thinking about is the election. He might not want to offend the northern people, and that is the problem. You can't be thinking of election. human beings matters more than any other thing. That's why Jonathan's name will always be written in the gold, always be written in the stars. Jonathan said that the life of a Nigerian man is not worth my ambition. The blood of a Nigerian man is not worth my ambition. We need that kind of president. We need somebody that put the people first out of any ambition. But I have a feeling that Tinubu will be thinking of 27. And you see, these people that are testing the waters, if you are not careful, you know, okay, see what happened. Did they kill two kings in Yoruba land, in the southwest? Did they kill a king again in Ilorin? They killed 3 Yoruba kings in space of 2 weeks. You understand? So they are testing the waters. They want to see the political will. They want to see the resolve of the president. So now, the onus is on the president, as I'm talking now, to show them that I am in charge. This is a new administration. This time around, there's no free hand for bandits and terrorists. The president should show it, but me, I don't think he has a political will. I just wish that he will do it. The lives of a Nigerian man matters.
It seems the North is waging war against the president.
That is the problem. You see, I said it yesterday. I said, you see, anytime you're a president, you're a leader of a particular country, of country like Nigeria, where there are different tribes and ethnic groups. If you bring the people along, all of them, there will always be relative peace and stability. What Obasanjo did was a masterstroke. The man made sure every region has sense of belonging by putting competent people in power. Jonathan continued. I was listening to Akim Adesina, the Minister of Culture under Goodluck Jonathan. Listen to him, I was very impressed. The man was explaining how they did it under Goodluck Jonathan. You can't compare those ones with this. Now, when Buhari came, he made sure the people around him were his own transport. He failed. That is the same step this man is taking. And when you do it like that, when you marginalize the other people, you know, the way we think in the south of the north, when Buhari marginalized people of the southeast, those were the bigger problem. After the civil war, those ones, their mentality was, let us make ourselves good. Those ones, they don't depend on the government. It's nothing they will do other than to face their business, and they face their business. But the other people, if they want to react against your government, it's by doing all sorts of shenanigans. You saw how they frustrated Jonathan. Now this is the same thing they are doing. Now they are feeling that this is a Yoruba government, so we are going to frustrate him. The Igbo people don't care. If you like, don't put anybody for their region. They always because they believe after the civil war. But the other people, they don't have the same mentality. All they want to be in government, army, government. They can't survive without being in government. The people can survive without government. The white people were in the opposition before. You understand? So these are the issues. So okay, now they started from food ordering. They are ordering food. They're not letting food to come to the south. Now they started this thing again. But if he knows them, go and crush them. This time around, Nigerians are behind you, because an average citizen in Nigeria doesn't care about tribe and religion. Poverty is what binds Nigerians together. Look at the amount of bread. Everybody is buying it at the same rate. But the rich people, the elites, they don't care how much is the amount. But to the poor people, they are all united. What is uniting poor people in Nigeria is poverty, hunger, and inflation. Look at that place. Everybody is talking outside, go in the market. They are complaining the same thing. There's no problem. It's only when the election is coming and they try to divide us. That's what I'm trying to say. So these are the issues. The northern elites, no matter who they are, if he knows them, name and shame them and crush them. Nigerians are behind you, Mr. President. This time around, we can't afford to give these bandits and terrorists like they are above the law. Nobody should be above the law. Nobody should be above the law. That is the only way out. You are behind Mr. President. All Nigerians are speaking. I'm speaking now. If there's anybody that is either in your government or in the opposition that is sponsoring these people, please go after them. It's only when there is peace then there will be prosperity. The international community, they are watching you. This is not time for politics. This is not a time for any negotiation.
On the threats of a coup by the Minister of Defense, he said that he suspects that some people are planning a coup against the government of the day. Would Nigerians prefer a coup or want to go back to military takeover compared to this democratic system that has impoverished Nigerians?
Thank you. This is a very sensitive topic. I've never, since I've been coming here, I've never called for a coup or even a violent protest or any revolution. You see, the worst democracy in quotes is better than the best military. We are here, we can criticize the government because we still have some tendency of democracy. But you see, I'm telling you, our constitution 1999 was written by the military and handed over to the civilian. In the beginning of the constitution, you see that they say we the people of Nigeria. When they do sit down and write this constitution, first things first, we need the people's constitution. Now under Obasanjo, how many times did you hear that a woman of a coup? Because the government, like I said, appointed people based on merit and carried all Nigerians along. Even under Jonathan, that's from the minority tribe, from South, is your tribe, from Bayelsa. How many times did you hear a coup? You start hearing this coup under Buhari, then Tinubu. Now take for example, Nigerian people, we Nigerians, we are very resilient people. Nigerian people, we don't commit suicide, no matter how. The only time a Nigerian man commit suicide is maybe in terms of relationship, but no matter how, economic factor, Nigerians don't commit suicide. They even call us the happiest people in the world. Nigerians start committing suicide under Buhari. That's what I mean. Now, this people are committing suicide because there seems to be no light at the end of any tunnel. There seems to be no hope. You see these military people, they have wives, they have children. They go to the market. One of them did a video. He said they gave me off, let me go to my way. As I was going, I went to the car park. The man said this. They said 5,000 I will take to my village. Okay, I cannot go to the village though. How much was salary? Then the man went back to the battlefield. So the military people, they have families. You see, is it not the same market? They have a market in their place. Don't they buy the same thing you are buying? They can feel it. So now the onus is on the government, the civilians. The government at all levels, they should cut costs. How much is the military man collecting? How much are how much are the politicians? How much are they wasting? You see how much that you see their parties, their outings, you see the kind of drinks they are drinking, the kind of food they are eating. That even a military man is salary in 1 month may not be able to eat that same food they are eating at a particular event. You are seeing how these people are wasting money. So this is a very strong message. That's what I mean. This is a very strong. Because I don't want any military something. No, I don't want. Even if I feel that Nigeria's best time was with the military, but this time we are in 2024. We are supposed to be giant of Africa. So these politicians, they are dragging us back. They are seeing how much the military man collecting has put his life on the line. And you see a senator buying under 60 million cars. And you see a governor buying jeeps, millions of naira for House of Assembly members. These military people, they have family. You understand? They are buying the same thing on the market, and the salary increased. They are human beings like us. So now the onus is on the government now. That since this is like this, since they are getting angry, since they are getting fed up, now it's time. Let them stop spending money anyhow. Let them, you understand? Let them stop spending money anyhow. Let them, in a way, make the country stable by their actions, their utterances. You know what I mean? It's not about any opposition. When I say there's no opposition. We are watching. We see how they are sharing money. We see how we see the amount of money. We see the bogus amount that the senators are collecting, out of members are collecting, the governors, the security vote and everything. We are hearing. The ratings are human being too. It's not this inflation has made everything worse. This is the worst time in the history of Nigeria. Yes, it has never happened like this before in Nigeria. That almost everybody is now becoming a beggar on the streets. It has never happened like this before. Where a family of 4, mother, father, and children, you come to you in the night and say you are not this one, and they are not lying. But that's what I'm saying. Everything is on the increase. Even electricity tariff is on the increase. Transportation is on the increase. One of the things, 3 things: subsidized transport, subsidized drugs. Now I think people that are sick, if you are sick nowadays, just wait to go because person might die. The amount on drugs is on the increase. Subsidized electricity, subsidized health sector, then they can subsidize school. Then these military people, they know that at least their salary can take them somewhere. The salary at least be able to, because from there collect 60,000, 100,000. What can they, okay, a bag of rice is 7,000. Somebody collecting 80,000. So what can that money buy? A bag of, you know, that's what I mean now. So these are the issues.
Should be the adequate minimum wage.
If see, I know, see, at the minimum wage, even if it is that same 30,000, but if there's subsidy on health, on transportation, but that's where you spend, that's where you waste your money. Health, transportation, on food, on health, on food and on education. And that, you see that even that 30,000 will be enough. But listen, if the government increase the minimum wage to 500,000 today, there will be inflation, and you'll be surprised that that money will not be enough. That is what's happening in the Western world. They go to UK, they go to UK, the UK, the Germany, the USA and everything. They make sure that there is subsidy on food. Food is the cheapest. On food, on healthcare, on transportation, on education. That even if our children go to public school, you can be assured that there is quality education. That the classes are good. You can see children studying under trees. Now this children that they kidnapped in Kaduna State, according to them, there was no fence. You understand? What I was saying, that I said, if our politicians, if they can sign a bill that says, as long as a public office, your children will school in Nigeria, your healthcare in Nigeria, my brother, we are going to have the best schools and the best healthcares in the world. You know what I mean? If they school in Nigeria, but because they are not schooling here, they don't care about you. I'm on your back, Kuni. And it's, I tell you that if Ed is paying you, go to UK. Leg is paying you, go to Germany. How are you going to care about the healthcare of the poor masses? If somebody is sick now, take him to the hospital, I'm going to hear some things like there's no bed spaces. In the hospital, there's no light. But if you know that you can't go anywhere, you're going to treat the Nigerian like it or not. Our schools will be the best. Our schools will be the best. So these are where subsidies will go to. Subsidies on health, subsidies on education, on food and everything. Even with 30,000 as a minimum wage. That you know that from here, for example, to Ikeja is 15 naira. From here to Ikeja is 15 naira. Then how much I cost with the salary? That bag of rice, for example, is 10,000 bag of rice. You understand? So even with 10,000 naira, you can make a lot out of it. But if you increase salary to 100,000, 200,000, and because the inflation will come and meet the money, and the money will become useless. You know what I'm saying? So these are the issues. We all want a better Nigeria. That's what I mean. So I will never call for a coup, a violent revolution. These are not the issues now. Because even the people, okay, if for example there's going to be a coup in Nigeria, do I trust the soldiers? Almost all the armed forces are collecting bribes and everything. We are saying it now. So they are Nigerians too, like us. So the democracy is still the best, but let there be less poverty, because if there's much poverty, money bags will always win the election. They are going to just give people more. If the election is there today now, money bags will win. There's poverty in the streets. If you give people 10,000 naira, 10,000 naira, they are going to buy the votes. That's what I mean. But if everybody is okay, at least to some extent, then when the election comes, they are going to vote for the right candidates. That's what I mean. So these are the issues. Thanks for having me. God bless you.
Thank you very much. We are still on the streets this evening. You can see still we have people. Oluwawan.
Listen, what's happening?
Where do you stand?
The weather is cool now. We're in the evening.
Where do you stand? What is happening?
We are thanking God because the day is almost going. We are thanking Him for today because
They have not rescued these cheapest girls.
see all those languages. It's like what I believe is like maybe it's arrangement. Did you know the meaning of arrangement? Where will they be in the state? 280 something students. It's not 10, it's not 20, 200. How did they take them away? Is it by plane or they disappear them? So all those languages ridiculous. So we can't believe those stories. At the end, don't you see the scene? After they have gone, now the military now came and police so they're not full everywhere. Where were they when they were kidnapped? See, it's a long story. Nigeria is a land of story. The star was taken. What about the Chibo girl millions of years ago? Now students, 280. Me, I don't believe Nigeria government story anymore. See, the other day, not Akure Abuja State. Students, at the end of the day, they rescue them. So what is happening? It's like a game somewhere.
People are saying military intervention.
See, in a situation like this, military can came and military cannot came. Now military say they don't even want to involve. So they want to stand with the government. But let us be realistic of what we are saying. The government is not popular because people are not happy with them. Almost 85% or 90% of Nigeria is even, they don't even want to see the government with their ear or see them with their eye because they are zero. The government is zero now. See now you put truck for road now they go loot them. They put truck of food for anywhere now the people will come from nowhere and loot them because hungry is above it's above the realm. Okay, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? It's only Lagos. Yes, all those kind of cuts never happen. When it start to happen for you, uncle, now it now circulate to the whole nation. The whole nation will now be on fire. So where is the rescuer? So Nigeria don't fuck up too much under Jagaba. You don't fuck up. My message to Jagaba is make it change the policy, change the ideology, change everything with immediate effect. Otherwise, things will overrun them. Things will overrun them because they are not bringing the protocol, the positive that we expect from them. They are bringing it low. Suffering and smiling. This one is more above suffering and smiling. It's underexstated. Where are we? A whole Nigeria, lion, giant, most populous black nation on earth, now go the massive hungry one that now we have to loot before we eat. It's a shame to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's a shame to the government of Nigeria. It's a shame to Aso Rock and his followers. It's a shame to them. They should cover their face in shame and do the right thing immediately. You can't fold our hand and be watching like this. You'll be outside looking for food, no food. Your children at home, no food waiting for you. Just like you want to commit suicide just because you are in Nigeria. It's motherfucking bullshit. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. We never see this kind of situation since we were born. Have you ever seen this kind? Have you ever experienced this kind of a fucking bullshit? Where we see the politicians, they grow with money. They are cloth and money. They are better than money. Everything and money. One day now, before you know, now then they go to slaughter because somebody must use the blood to sacrifice to clean this injustice that is perpetrating in Nigeria. Injustice is too much. The suffering is too much. Everything is bad. Only God that is giving us the breath to see the day and to see the light.
Okay, that's the lower one. Yeah, this evening I have MC Grammar.
All right.
How the hustle be now?
Yes, fine, my brother. I've been hearing most of the comment, what they've been talking about things. I'll be hearing Oluwa commenting. You understand? And this government is a very bad government. I tell you something. Tinubu is not a friend of anybody, but he's a friend to the animal. I have a reason why I said your president is a friend to the animal. Because if he's somebody who's listening to people's comments or listening to people's voice, he would have done something. But Tinubu is just, he says something. Oluwa, I know what Tinubu said. He said, I will continue from when Buhari stopped. And he's continuing. And yes, because
we have seen it. Even
yes, don't forget that Buhari in his government was not talking, was doing anyhow. So Tinubu continued from where Buhari stopped. He's doing anyhow.
We are not taking it.
Yeah, that's because
our children from captivity.
Okay, bring back who's going to bring it? Are you the one?
The government.
Every day.
Government, see, you people are deceiving yourself. The government are the one that kidnap those children. What is wrong with you? How can you kidnap 200 and something? You will use up to about 25 yes, buses to kidnap them. What are you telling me? Costa, yes. Costa to kidnap them. Okay, no police on the road, no police on good job, no soldier. You are all criminals. Government kidnap them. So let them stop. Let them get with the guy. What is the see? They are the one that kidnap them. Exactly.
Where are they? Are they spirits?
You don't mind them. They are the one that kidnap them. Don't mind them. They are the one. So now you are coming to You are coming to deceive
They are
all of us.
masterminder of this thing that are
It
selling
is
money.
the same people that are in government that are kidnapping these children because they use those children to make money. So what are we talking about? So no police. All those good job police, two people, they are not on the road. All those army, they are not on the road. No one, all this navy, all these pilots when they dey for here, they no dey for here again. Or when these people come, they do the operation, go successful. Then, okay, let me ask you. One last have you heard that a common man went somewhere to steal and escape? It's impossible. You cannot. But the only person that can steal and escape is a man that have the connection of the police. So what are they telling me?
So police is for rent now.
Police is for them, they know about it. Army know about it. They have settled their head. They gave their head money. I can say it confidently anywhere.
But we are praying that they should rescue the children.
No, they use that we are praying. They first me. What do you mean you are praying? So they are praying. They should rescue the children. What kind of language is that?
They are.
They know what they are. What is your prayer? Which prayer are you praying? Oh my God! Oh my God! Yes, they do the call rescue. So what are you telling? That's it. So they know what they are.
They are not spirits.
They are not spirits. They are still going to return. Let me tell you, they are still going to return, but they want money. So by the time these guys paid, so they are going to pay 10 billion, not even million, 10 billion, because they are 200. They will pay 10 billion. So when they pay 10 billion, so we don't want to pay 10 billion. So we are not fools.
They invade the massacre people want choppers.
We are not fools. So what we are saying is the government needs to do a lot of things.
Have not been spoken.
That is just
They are
it.
hiding the truth, and when you hide the truth will not set you free.
The government know where they are getting it wrong, so they know they are wrong about it. Anyway, this is MC Grammar on Live and Direct. You know what? And this is what I know how to do best. But according to Jackie Chan language, he always says something. Yeah, that is Jackie Chan.
Okay, thank you.